With the following critical incident video, the Fresno Police Department is sharing information about an officer-involved shooting that occurred on May 19, 2022. Our goal with critical incident videos is to be transparent with our community and share as much information as we are able to when critical incidents such as this one occur. The following critical incident video provides an overview of the incident and includes body-worn camera footage and 911 recordings. Due to the graphic nature of this video, viewer discretion is advised. At 11:17 a.m., the Fresno Police Department dispatch received a 911 call from a homeowner reporting that her son, 27-year-old Austin Flores, was in her backyard in violation of a restraining order.
911, state your emergency.
Yes, this has to do with an emergency restraining order on my son. He happens to be at the residence. I have the police report number, or what can I give you?
What's the address?
It's West Portland, C-O-R-T-L-A-N-D Avenue.
The caller indicated her son was intoxicated from possible drug use. Officers from the Fresno Police Department's Central Policing District were dispatched to the address.
Single one party violation of an restraining order at Portland. RP just pulled up and her estranged son is passed out by her back door. The HMA, 27 years old, of 6'1", wearing dark pants and a dark black shirt. Possibly high. RP says there's a piece of foil that appears burnt, unknown what type of drug, and no weapons seen.
Flores' mother again called 911 to report her son brandished a firearm and made a threat should law enforcement arrive.
I need to give you an update.
Okay.
He just came out of the side of the house and he brandished a gun. He had on his waistband. He brandished a gun. He said, if they come for me, I'm ready for them. It's a fake one? Okay, my mother is saying it's a fake. My mother, I think it's a fake one. He has, to my knowledge, he has no bullets. I saw a fake one on the dirt.
Okay, what did it look like?
It's just like a toy fake gun. Okay, well, I'm on the phone right now, and I've been outside in the house. I've been outside, and I've been monitoring him to make sure he hasn't left the house. He thought it was funny, and he came out with the gun underneath his belt. He said, it's there. If they come for me, I'm ready. That's what he said to me.
Okay. But you think now it was a toy?
I don't know, officer. I don't trust my son.
So what did it look like?
It looked big black revolver, a big black revolver.
Mr. Flores was known to law enforcement to have a .380 caliber firearm registered to him. In addition, he had an outstanding felony warrant for a prohibited person in possession of a firearm and ammunition, as well as a misdemeanor warrant for resisting an officer in possession of tear gas. The caller indicated her son was likely sitting inside a white car parked in the backyard. Officers arrived and established a perimeter around the residence. An arrest team of officers approached the home and detected movement in the back seat of the white vehicle. Mr. Flores noticed the officers and began to open the rear passenger door. Officers moved to cover and gave Mr. Flores commands to surrender. He did not comply. As officers moved to a new position, they saw that Mr. Flores had what appeared to be a firearm in his hand. It was not until after the incident was over that detectives determined it to be a replica firearm.
Is that white? Oh, white electric car. There's a puppy under the car. Okay, he's in there. He's in there. I got moving. All right, hey, back seat. He's back. He's coming out. He sees us.
Fresno Police Department, show me your hands!
Mom, back out.
Show me your hands! Fresno Police Department, show me your hands!
Hey.
We have a police canine here. If you take out running, we're going to send the dog. You may be bitten by the dog. Come out now. It's the Fresno Police Department. You're surrounded, dude. Come out now.
Hey, do we want to go use the garage?
Yeah, you want to go?
Yeah, go.
Sarge, we're going to cross. Go.
He's closing the door.
Go, gun!
Watch out.
Gun! Show me your hands, dude! Do that! Show me your hands!
Here, Sarge, you go up.
Take cover. I'll be back.
Back out.
Back up.
Bring some cars up.
Alright, go. Back up, guys. Let's go. Show me your hands, dude! Back out.
Hey, we need to put a body here though to protect Grandma. We need to put bodies here to protect Mom. Off.
Mom. Chris, go ahead and take that breezeway.
Officer number 1 and a canine officer repositioned themselves into a breezeway to prevent Mr. Flores from entering the home. Officers near the garage continued to give Mr. Flores commands to surrender. Mr. Flores exited the car and ran to the backyard. As he rounded the corner of the garage, Mr. Flores pointed what appeared to be a firearm at Officer number 1, who Flores saw on the breezeway as he turned the corner. Officer number 1 discharged his service weapon.
Mom. Chris, go ahead and take that breezeway lethal.
To Baker 10, be advised he brandished a weapon, chrome in color. Okay.
I just knew we had to protect the house.
Oh, yeah. No.
Off.
To Baker 10 to Hutchins, watch to us to the west. Watch to the west.
Gun! Show me your hands! Gun! Don't move! Gun right hand! He's right there, he's down right here, Stand down! Don't move! I can't see on the right side, you guys, right side, Sarge! Hold on! I can't see the gun, he had it in his right hand!
The following is a portion of the previous video which has been slowed, paused, and highlighted. It shows Mr. Flores pointing what appears to be a firearm at Officer number 1.
To Baker 10 to Hutchins, watch to us to the west. Watch to the west.
Show me your hands! Gun!
Officers approached Mr. Flores, began medical aid, and cleared the way for paramedics to arrive on the scene. Mr. Flores was transported to the hospital, where he was pronounced deceased. Officers located what Mr. Flores pointed at Officer number 1. It was determined later to be a replica firearm. This concludes the critical incident video of the officer-involved shooting that occurred on May 19, 2022. The investigation into this critical incident is ongoing.